Which is the world oldest democracy? World oldest democracy is UK. Which is the continuously world oldest democracy? It's a thing of Iceland. The oldest written constitution of the government in effect in which country? In USA. Which country were modern banknotes using first time? Sweden was using modern banknote first time. What was the first country to have the United Nations leave? Indonesia was the first country to left United Nations. Which company pioneered floppy disk? Floppy disk is pioneered by IBM. Paris is situated on the bank of River Seine. New York is situated on the bank of Hudson River. The longest river of Asia is Yangtze. Now in 3 MCQs. First is Paris is situated on the bank of Seine River. New York is situated on the bank of Hudson River. And longest river of Asia is Yangtze River. Now come to the next. Next is London is situated on the bank of Thames River. International date line passed through Pacific Ocean. What type of climate is required for sugarcane? Sugarcane required hot and wet climate. Which one of the following is used for measuring the speed of wind? Anemometer is used for measuring the speed of wind. What is Great Barrier Reef? Actually, Great Barrier Reef is a belt of coral along the east coast of Australia. Which of the following countries are landlocked? Chad, Switzerland and Uganda. These 3 more countries, Chad, Switzerland and Uganda. Which is the lowest water body on the earth? The lowest or deepest water body in the earth is Dead Sea. Landlocked sea is Arial Sea. Which continent is host to most countries in the world? Africa is a continent which hosts most of the countries in the world. Which is the only Pakistan's vice president? Pakistan's only vice president was Noor Amin. Union Jack is the flag of UK. Which country is celebrating 60th victory against USA in 2013? Actually, Vietnam celebrate. Russia Afghan war end through Geneva Accord, which was signed on. In this MCQ's date of Geneva Accord was asked. Geneva Accord was signed on 14th April 1988. Geneva Accord was signed on 14th April 1988. You will repeat or make effort to learn these dates. From which country Gabadar was purchased? Gabadar was purchased from Oman. Law of gravity was given by Isaac Newton. First translation of Quran in which language? First translation of Quran was held in Dayton. Mohtarama Fatima Jinnah joined All India Muslim League in 1937. In 1937, Fatima Jinnah joined Muslim League. Lahore Resolution of 23rd March 1940s was succeeded from Sindh province by Sir Abdullah Haroon. Gandhi Jinnah talks were held in 1944 to discuss the CR formula prepared by Rajgopalacharya. Actually, this CR formula prepared by Rajgopalacharya. Gandhi and Jinnah held talks in which number of letters was exchanged between two leaders. Negotiations were held, but no result was positive result, because Mr. Jinnah was negotiating on the behalf of Muslim League, while Gandhi was talking on his behalf. He is not willing to accept Jinnah's any demand from Congress, so that's why these negotiations were failed. Who presided over the Shimla Conference in 1945? Lord Minto presided the Shimla Conference in 1945. Khartoum is situated on the bank of River Nile. He casted his vote at the polling station Gulbarg. Its proposition of UN was established to settle political dispute. Yellow journalism refers to sensationalism. Law is never law unless it is supported by religion. A computer derives its basic strength from memory. Vitamin C is essential for appetite. Sound can't travel through vacuum. A good tax should encourage growth in all sectors of the economy. A system which results in the rigid one-party dictatorship permitting ownership but not management of production. It's Marxism or Marxist theory. The tax levied on import and export of commodity is known as custom duty. The ozone layer play beneficial role for organic life on earth. Promptly mean at once, at sudden. What was the first country to recognize the USA as independent? Morocco was first country which recognized USA. Which country declared itself first atheist state in 1967? Albania. In which city was the first blood bank opened in 1940s? New York. In which country is the driest place on earth is situated? Chile. Which is the largest country of the world according to area? Russia. Which country has largest coastland? Coastland of Canada is the largest. Name the country share border with other states. China share border with 16 other states. This MCQ was asking name the country which share its border with 16th other country. This country name is China. In which country was the first oil well drilled in 1859? USA. Which of the following countries is the largest supplier of meat? Argentina. Which type of storm in the world is most severe storm? A tornado. Tornado is the most severe. Which two countries share largest frontier 16,416 km in the world? Actually Canada and China, USA share the largest frontier between them. Who was the first woman to become cosmonaut? Valentina Tereshkova. What is the largest Muslim country in the world by population according to survey of 2013? Indonesia. Who was the first black woman elected as the US Congress? Shirley Chisholm. Who was the first woman win the Nobel Prize? Twice. Marie Curie. Who was the first female Prime Minister? Sarmio Bandaranaike. Sarmio Bandaranaike is the first female Prime Minister belong to Sri Lanka. Who was the first African American woman in space? Mai Jamaican. Mai Jamaican was the first African American woman in space. Which country has world oldest national anthem? Japan. Which head of government was first to give birth in office? First is Benazir Bhutto of Pakistan and second is the New Zealand Prime Minister. Who was the first man to fly across the English Channel? Louis Braille. Louis Braille was the first man to fly across the English Channels. Which is the first day of the year in Roman calendar? 1st March is the first day of the year in Roman calendar. According to Roman calendar, 1st March is the first day of year. What was the worst team sport played in modern Olympics? Water polo is the worst team sport. What is the oldest non-science astronomy? In which country was the world's first wildlife sanctuary held? Sri Lanka, 3rd century BC. Where was the first public library opened in 1747? Warsaw, Poland. What is the world's most popular first name of the most people? Muhammad is the most popular first name of the people. In Greek myth, who was the first woman? Pandora. In Greek myth was the first woman. In what city was American first stock exchange built? Philadelphia. Where was the first police force established in 1667? Paris. Who was the man to set feet on 5 continents? Captain Cook. Which element has the most percentage in human body? Oxygen. 65% of percentage. What was the first company formed to manufacture motor cars? Daimler was the first company to form motor car or manufacture motor car. Which is the coldest planet of our solar system? It's Neptune.